Good morning, children. We have completed lesson number 5. So today we will complete lesson number 6. And lesson number 6 is spoilage and wastage of food and food preservation. So all of you take out this lesson number 6. Now you see, the lesson's name is written spoilage. Spoilage means what? If anything gets spoiled, that means what? It is of no use. So spoilage means when the things become, here we are talking about the food items. So when the food becomes useless, spoiled. And wastage, if anything is spoiled, when anything is not edible, then what we do? We throw this. When we throw any edible items, that is the wastage of food. When we throw it, that is wastage. And when we throw it, when the food is spoiled, it is not of any use, then the food will be spoiled. And in this lesson we will see that only spoilage and wastage of food items. In previous lesson we have read about food, how food determines our health, and now in this lesson we will read about spoilage and wastage of food also, as well as food preservation. Preservation means how we can protect the food from being spoiled. And if food will not be spoiled, then no wastage will be there. So here in this lesson we will read about, here you see what is written, Annam Param Brahma Swarupam, says our Indian philosophy. This Annam Param Brahma Swarupam is a Sanskrit word. What does it mean? An means food grains. Param Brahma Swarupam. Param Brahma means God. Swarupam, Rupam means form. Means food is a form of God. Annapurna Devi, you must have heard. Annapurna Devi is the goddess of food items, food only. And that is only here written Annam, Anna means grain. Our chapati, rice, everything is grain only. That is the form of Param Brahma. Param Brahma means absolute God. Means food is the form of God. That is our Indian philosophy. This means that our great saints regarded food as a form of God. Means food is a form of God according to the saints of our country. However, many of us do not respect and follow this age-old saying. This saying, food is a form of God, it is very old. But many of us, we do not respect, and as a result what happens? The result is that millions of tons of food is being spoiled. We don't consider food as a form of God, that's why food is being spoiled, and when food is being spoiled, then what we do? We throw it in the dustbin, that is the wastage or discarded. When a large number of our fellow beings are not getting even 2 square meals. Means many people in India, you must be knowing, they are very poor. They don't get the meal of 2 times. Means during daytime and night time, 2 times they don't get food. And then in our country, millions of tons of food is being spoiled or wasted. Is it good thing? No, absolutely not. And that's why it is written, don't waste food, share it with others. Food is a form of God. So children, remember, never waste your food. Share it with others, because many children, many people in our country are hungry. They are dying due to hunger. They are not able to get 2 times food. So whatever your mother gives to eat you, if you don't want to eat, then don't take it. But if you have taken, then finish it and don't spoil it or don't waste it. First we will read about spoilage of food. Spoilage means, I told you, that is when the food is not fit for eating. It is getting spoiled. That is only spoilage of food. Would you like to eat spoiled food? No, never. We will never want to, or we would never like to eat spoiled food. Here in spoilage of food, you see it is written, have you ever observed what people often do after shopping for groceries? You must have seen your mother purchase various things from grocery stores. So, what you have observed so far, or what you can observe, here are a few common observations. Fruits and vegetables are usually placed in the lower shelves of the refrigerator when they have to be used after a few days. At your home, you must have seen your mother keeps fruits and vegetables in the lower shelves of the refrigerator. Why? Because they can be stored for a few days. Here you see, this is the refrigerator freezer compartment. Here we don't keep fruits and vegetables. These are also not. In the lower case we keep fruits and vegetables. Then milk is boiled before storing. Whenever milkman gives milk to your home, or you purchase Sudha milk, Amul milk, or Ashirwad milk, any milk packet, then what your mother does? It is milk is being boiled. Your mother boils the milk before storing. Then also bottles, packets containing milk are stored in the refrigerator whenever possible. If no packets are there, we can keep it in the refrigerator. Outside the refrigerator, we cannot keep the milk bottles or packets because it will be spoiled. Then biscuits, chips, pulses, uncooked rice and so on. Mixture, biscuits, chips or dry items. Where does your mother keep? They are stored in jars or boxes that are at room temperature. Your mother never keeps biscuit, chips, pulses or uncooked rice in refrigerator. Cooked items are kept in the refrigerator, and here you see at the bottom of the refrigerator, fruits and vegetables are being kept. Turmeric powder or certain properly packed insect repellent tablets are placed in pulses and rice so that insects do not spoil them, because many small insects can be there. So to get rid of that, what we do? We can put in turmeric powder. Turmeric powder is a natural insect repellent. Due to it, insect, they don't come. Or other insect repellent tablets are also being kept in these dry items. Then raw chicken. Raw means uncooked. Uncooked chicken, fish and other non-vegetarian items are cooked immediately or kept frozen till they are required. Means if raw chicken is there, fish is there, egg is there, where your mother keeps it? If it is not cooked, then in the refrigerator, or otherwise it is being cooked by her immediately. Otherwise it will be spoiled, and spoiled food items we should never eat. We may fall sick. Then where that spoiled food items will go? It will be wasted. Then onions and potatoes are stored in the kitchen. You must have seen your mother keeps onions and potatoes in the kitchen only, in room temperature, at room temperature only. Then sugar and salt are placed in containers. You must have seen sugar and salt are placed in containers. Containers means dabba, and stored at room temperature in the kitchen. They are never stored in the refrigerator. Sugar and salt are placed in containers and stored at room temperature in the kitchen. Curd is prepared at room temperature. Whenever your mother sets milk for curd, it is being kept at room temperature only. But as soon as it sets, then it is placed in the refrigerator or used or consumed as soon as possible. Otherwise, it may get spoiled. Then such activities are carried out in order to preserve the food. Preserve the food means to protect the food. Why? So that it does not get spoiled. If a spoiled food will be there, if it will be spoiled, then it will be wasted. We have to stop the wastage of food. If some of the above mentioned items like milk, fish, curd, eggs and fruits are left on the kitchen shelf for a few days, means for a few days, if you leave milk, fish, curd, eggs, these are the perishable items that can be spoiled very quickly. Fruits, these are left on the kitchen shelf, then their appearance means look, then smell and taste changes because it gets spoiled. Curd becomes sour and milk curdles. Fruits get covered with a whitish or orange powdery substance. On the fruits you must have seen whitish or orange powdery substance. Some also start emitting foul smell. Smell will be very bad. All these signs indicate that these food items are no longer fit for eating and are spoiled. These are the signs. Then we just noted that if food is not stored properly, it gets spoiled. If we don't store the food properly, then it will get spoiled. Before finding out the causes of spoilage of food, let us do an activity. This activity, children, you can do it at your home only. Here you see bread pieces. First take a piece of bread and divide it into 3 parts. Piece of bread, you divide it into 3 parts. Then provide the conditions as mentioned below to the 3 parts of bread for 6-7 days. For 6-7 days you keep the bread parts in such type of conditions. Like bread piece 1, first piece, you dry the piece of bread in sun and leave it on the kitchen shelf, warm and dark place for 6-7 days. Then second piece, what you will do with second piece of the bread? Second piece, put the piece of bread in the refrigerator for 6-7 days. And then third piece, what you will do with the third piece of bread? Put the piece of bread in a box and sprinkle some water so that it remains moist. Leave it in a covered box for 6-7 days. Then what will be the observation? Which piece of bread has some cottony growth on it and which becomes red, brown or black after a few days? Which piece? That will be third piece, where no air is there, no warmth is there and moisture is there. Then these changes take place because bread molds start growing on the bread. These molds are a type of fungus. When you see white patches on the breads, it means what? That is fungus. Bread has been spoiled. Observe these fungi with a magnifying glass, the glass which makes the things bigger. From that magnifying glass, if you observe, then you can see small insects or germs or bacteria on it. Now here you see it is written. Now let us discuss the causes that leads to spoilage of food. Spoilage of food means wastage of food. What we have to see? We have to see what are those causes because of that the food gets spoiled. There are various causes. First one is microorganisms. Then second one is enzymes. And the third one is insects, worms and rats. That is, these are the three causes for the spoilage of food. Your today's homework I am giving you, you have to paste or draw the pictures of perishable foodstuffs. Perishable means you know. Foodstuffs, food items which can be perished. Perished means spoiled very quickly. Which items you can keep it here? Which items are perishable food items? These items like chicken, fish, milk, bread, curd, fruits and vegetables. So what is your homework for today? You have to either you can cut the pictures, or if you get the pictures, because lockdown is there, I don't know whether you will be able to get it or not. So if you don't get, then you can draw the pictures, write the names also. Suppose vegetables you are drawing, then there you write vegetable. Milk bottle you are drawing, then there you write milk bottle, or the chicken, or the fish, or the egg. These are the perishable food stuffs. Means the food items which can be spoiled very quickly. So understood what is your homework for today? You have to draw or cut or paste the pictures of perishable food items, and these are perishable food items. About microorganisms, then enzymes, then insect, worms and rats, which are the causes of food spoilage. We will read it in next class, and these are the methods of food preservation. That also in the later on classes we will read, but today I have told you what you have to do it as your homework. So all of you understood it. What is your homework? You have to paste or draw the pictures of food items which is given on page number 61, and perishable food items are fruits and vegetables, milk, curd, bread, butter, chicken, fish, egg, anything. So minimum 5 items you can draw or paste in your science notebook, and then you submit this notebook on our WhatsApp group. That's all for today. Goodbye and thank you.